Staring at herself in the mirror on the restroom door. Voices in her head that mirror what she's heard before. All the things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her head and tend to keep her mind at war. All the things they said to hold her back, they keep her life.
Hello, this is Tabby Lou. Hubby Austin is in the living room, and I am getting ready to fix some burgers on my George Foreman Grill. So let's get started. Okay, these are the burger patties. They're already pre-made. I did not make these. I got them from Walmart, and they are the great value. They're the great value beef burgers that you grill on the grill. So I use them. And I've got my George Foreman preheating, so it'll be warm. I'm going to use this Grill Mate seasoning. This, and I'm going to put it on the burgers. Put as much as you want. I'm going to put a lot. This is my first real meal of the day, which is lunch. I don't remember what I had to take my medicine, but it wasn't nothing big. Each burger patty is 340 calories, and we're both having 2. You know, I probably shouldn't have 2, but I am. So, putting some salt on this. The little George Foreman is already preheated. When the light comes on, the little orange light, it's preheated. It's ready to go. Some salt on there. Some pepper. I do not have any tomatoes. I didn't get any tomatoes. Well, I had tomatoes yesterday, but I don't have any today. So we're just going to have to make do. Maybe tomorrow we'll get some tomatoes, but I'm going to take, I don't have any regular spray oil, so I'm going to use this Baker's spray oil to go in here so it does not stick to my George Foreman. Well, it still sticks a little bit, but not bad. Place your grease catcher up under here. And then I'm going to take the seasoned side and flip it down. Let me show you how to do that. My grill, it is washed and clean. You see the water on it. And I'm going to take this burger and I flip it over on here on the seasoned side. Like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. It only fits 2 burgers at a time. Then I'm going to season the other side with season. Take my finger and smooth it around. Take some salt. Put on the burgers. Some pepper. You can't miss the pepper. And that's all. And then you close your top. When that light comes on, they're done. I'll show you when we come back. Now I'm going to make homemade potato wedges, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. These are russet potatoes. I've got 3. I usually only use 2, but this is kind of small, so I'm going to use 3 today. And I'm going to use my air fryer. I could just cut it down like this. Watch. And just go like that. And then cut them kind of not so thick so it can air fry kind of fast. Oh, no. I always tell Jace to watch his fingers. Watch mine. We're going to season these things up with everything bagel seasoning. Mine says, my seasoning says everything bagel seasoning, not everything but bagel seasoning or something. I don't know. Alright, that's this one potato. This is going to be my second one. See, this kind of works out perfect because the burgers take a little while and I can keep going with it. I want to teach my husband how to use this stuff. Not that I don't like to cook for him. But say I've got to go somewhere and do something and I'm not home and he's hungry, you don't have to order out. But I think he'd a whole lot rather order out. But there's the second potato. One more potato. So, what does everybody think about all the rioting going around? We're not using that part. Got a writing spot on it. I personally don't think that the rioting's, I mean, you're allowed to have a riot, okay? I didn't know you were, but okay, obviously you are. But I don't think it's being used for what they say it's being used for. I think it's being used, this guy's death, George, he, you know, he, obviously people said he was a gentle giant, which I have no way of knowing that or disputing that he wasn't, you know. Because I don't know him. But I don't think that his death, I don't think he would want anybody to loot the cities. So all they've actually done is hurt themselves. Because now, instead of, you know, going a couple miles to a store, they're going to have to go miles and miles, you know, to get something to eat, some drinks or something. And they just hurt themselves. So I don't know. Anyway, let me show you what I do with the potatoes afterwards. I take the potatoes and I put them in here. And I put a little bit of oil on them. Salt and pepper. And everything bagel seasoning. And I mix it around. So it has plenty of seasons on it when it goes in the air fryer. There you go. My burgers are done on the grill. Done on the grill. Let me take them off now. Now here are my burgers that I got off the George Foreman. And we're going to put some cheese on them so it'll be melting. Found out I have no cheese, so this is okay though. No cheese is good. Less calories. So let's get finished with these potatoes. So, take some oil, vegetable oil, whatever you have. Hold on for a sec. I'll put this down. Now, you don't pour a lot, but pour enough. Okay, that's enough. Put your top back on it before you knock it over, and you know what happens then. Now I'm going to take my little spatula and I'm going to move it around in there. They were good last night, Lord. I say you cook them for about 30 minutes if you have a lot. I have a small air fryer, so, you know. And I'm going to put this in there. Sorry, I got stuff on my seasoning. See, mine says everything bagel seasoning. Y'all says everything but the bagel seasoning. Y'all, can y'all believe I just opened this with my chin? Ha! Alright, pour as much as you like. This stuff was only like $1.98. So, I put as much as I want. And watch them jack the price up on it because I like it. Yep. Alright, put you some salt in there. Like the salt. I put pepper in mine. Yes, I do. Alright, now, mix around. Sorry, I've got to have both hands, but I'm trying to show you guys. I try to pour as much seasoning in it as I can. I even turn the pan over to get all the sauce out to put it in the air fryer. I put oil in it so it doesn't like dry them out, the air fryer. Alright. Now, you're going to take your little air fryer thing. See how small it is? It had stuff in it before. And then you're going to take your potatoes and you're going to dump them in. You're going to take the rest of that seasoning and scrape it out and pour it all over your stuff. Hello, friends. Well, that was the end of my cooking show. I'm sorry I didn't show you the end results. It was very good. Some of my potatoes were still a little bit hard, so I should have went a little bit longer with the potato wedges. Probably about maybe 5 more minutes, so it'll be 35 minutes in total. Sorry. Then I went on to make cookies, and I got a recipe from a very large cookie and tried to half it, and I ended up making like something like brownies. I mean, it was good. Thin brownies, crunchy brownies, but they were real good. It was like a cup of sugar, a cup of white sugar, a cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of baking powder, no, baking soda, a cup of butter, 2 cups of flour. So if you're going to make the recipe, please don't use 2 of everything, just 1 of everything, because it made like 24 brownies. Ow. But they were supposed to be cookies. And I know I'm a diabetical and I should not be eating those cookies. Lord have mercy. So, either they're going to go to the trash or I'm going to take them to my nephew tomorrow. Maybe. My nephew is having surgery tomorrow. Please keep him in your prayers. The rioting is going on where he's going to be, and God You know, if something was to happen to Jace, either he get COVID or one of them people touch him, because it's not going to be good for them. Because I love that little fella. No matter how much he frets me, I love him to the end. And my take on this whole incident, it was sad what happened to Mr. George. I'm sorry. It should have never happened. And I understand what people are saying, you know, Black Lives Matter. I understand that, and I know why they say it. But, you know, it's just, I just wish we could get over the whole racial thing, you know. I wish that we could all come together and love one another, but I just don't know if that's going to happen in my lifetime. It might in Jace's lifetime or whatever, but I just don't see that. I love everybody now. Don't get me wrong. I love everybody. But every time I turn on the radio or the news or TVs and I hear something about race, it doesn't matter what race it is. It's the, you know, whites versus blacks, whites versus Mexicans, Mexicans versus the blacks, blacks versus Mexican, Chinese. It's all over, and it needs to stop. I mean, I know it's wrong, everything. It's like I seen a person say, just don't bring it to me, because I know who I am at the end of the day. I got called racist a long time ago, and it really hurt me because I am not like that. I believe that we all are the same, you know. We can't help what God put our skin color to be. And like they say, God don't make no trash. So, hate me, love me, whatever, but I feel like that we're all the same. And I honestly think that if you really want to help George or his family, you should maybe donate money to him. Find a way to donate money to his family to lay him to rest the right way. If you want to help. Rioting is not helping. That's what I'm not to say. I'm a bit rioting is not good. But your protesting is okay. But I believe protesting just brings on the rioting. You know what I'm saying? It brings on hatred. I mean, these people are throwing rocks through antique stores and people's businesses and taking people's jobs away from them. That's not right. That means they're taking their children's food out of their mouths. You know? That's just unheard of. That's ridiculous. Think about them little kids. I mean, there's enough starving kids. I mean, no, I'm not starving, but I'm saying there's enough starving kids around here, you know. There's enough starving military people that come from the military and homeless. Does everybody else need to be that way? And just because a store has insurance doesn't make it right to go and bust their windows out, and you know, and now you're going to have to drive miles and miles to get a gallon of milk for your child. What have you accomplished? Nothing. You just messed yourself. And even George's brother is saying, stop the violence. It's not needed. That's what happened. You're no better than the cops that killed that poor man. You're no better than them. You're not showing nothing. You know? You're just showing that you're just as bad as the cops. And I don't agree with that, what that guy did to that George at all. That should have never happened. He should have never even put his knee on his neck in the first place. I've never seen a cop put his knee on somebody's neck. What is that? I mean, it shows on surveillance that the guy wasn't even resisting arrest. Why? I mean, he had plenty of cops to sit there and hold him, you know, without putting his knee on his neck. Like I said, they said he was a good person. And I can't deny that. I mean, I don't know if he was or not. But anyway, I'm done talking about that situation. I hope that we all can come together and love one another. And remember, the COVID is still out there. Keep your face mask on. Keep safe. Please love one another. Do not start, you know, I'm scared that now that this rioting has started, now everybody's into that. And what's going to happen is we're going to get more numbers of the COVID going up and people are going to die anyway. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Love everybody.